The Mothers of Darkness, Episode 5, The Eternal Threshold. Beyond the iron gates and the whispering pines lies the heart of the Chateau d'Emeraude. Not every shadow here is born of fear. Some, they're born of destiny. We are observers now in awe, not through fear, but through the invitation of someone who always goes unnoticed, but sees and hears all. 7 silhouettes move in perfect unison through the stone corridors. They are lit only by faint blue veins in the marble, to a place that they have been preparing for almost 5 years. They are the Mothers of Darkness, young vessels of an order older than empires. The mothers as guardians and kingmakers are as ancient as Odin is to the Vikings, or the dark forests that surround the ritual ground that they still walk. They are not the same girls or women, but the ancestors' lineage that has passed through generations and will continue until time is no more. They have been known to create a king as legendary as King Arthur, or bring down ruthless and powerful men to the point that they regret being born. The mothers, regardless of age, continue to wield this ultimate power, sometimes as balance, sometimes as control, and sometimes even as revenge. In a few days, during the 5th Winter Gathering, they will be surrounded for the first time by representatives of the 100 most respected, not to mention wealthiest families in the world, even more influential than the Council of 300 and with the wisdom of the 9 unknown men. In the meantime, it's now time for the newest young mothers to dedicate themselves in the largest, most illustrious, and unique ritual room in the castle, and possibly in the world. The eldest, the Great Mother, walks at their center. 19 summers have graced her, yet her presence carries the weight of centuries. Tall, graceful, with raven hair cascading like midnight silk, her eyes hold galaxies that have already seen the fall of kings. A circlet of star-forged silver rests upon her brow, catching no light, yet glowing from within. Behind her the 6 others follow, ages descending like the steps into twilight. 18, 17, 16, 15, and the 2 youngest at 14. Each a living flame, wrapped in midnight velvet robes, embroidered with silver constellations that shift when you dare to stare. Their faces are luminous, untouched by ordinary years, cheeks kissed by moonlight, lips curved in a quiet, knowing smile. They do not walk as girls, they glide as living sigils. As they step into the ultimate ritual chamber, the room is vast, perfectly round and carved from the living bedrock of the Ardennes forest itself. The domed ceiling arches high above, as black as the void between stars, yet alive with 1,000 points of mysterious lights. They float suspended by no visible chain wire, soft orbs of pearl, sapphire and deepest amethyst. Each light pulses in slow, synchronized rhythm, as though the ceiling itself is breathing. Some drift lazily, others orbit in delicate constellations that mirror forgotten zodiacs. Their glow is beautiful, but cold, the kind of beauty that makes the soul ache with longing and unease at once. In the exact center rests the ritual pool. It's a perfect circle of obsidian stone, sunk flush within the floor. The water within does not reflect the lights above, it answers them. Fed by an ancient spring said to have flowed since the first eclipse, the liquid shimmers with inner luminescence. Threads of silver and indigo swirl beneath the surface like living constellations. One touch, the legends whisper, and the boundary between flesh and fate dissolves. At the far side of the pool stands an altar, simple yet overwhelming, a single slab of midnight marble, veined with gold that was never mined by human hands. Upon it rests only 3 objects: a silver chalice, a black candle that burns with a flame the color of moonlight, and an empty place waiting for what only the mothers may bring. Carved directly from the surrounding stone, rising in perfect tiers, is the amphitheater. 100 seats, each one a throne of ancient rock, smoothed by centuries of silent watchers. The most influential souls on earth have sat here, shadowed silhouettes in tailored dark faces, hidden beneath hoods of deepest indigo. Tonight the seats are occupied only by absence and anticipation. The air remembers their presence. You can feel their eyes even when no eyes are visible. Judges, architects, kings without crowns, waiting for the ritual that will bend tomorrow to their will. The Great Mother raises her hands. Her voice is soft, melodic, yet it carries the quiet command of thunder wrapped in silk. Sisters, she begins, the threshold opens tonight. This ancient spring of water remembers every promise ever broken. The lights above have counted every soul that has ever knelt. We are the bridge. We are the song before the silence. Their faces glow with serene power. No fear, only luminous certainty. The youngest two, 14 and 15, lift their chins with grace of queens who have already outlived empires. One by one they begin to sing. Not words, pure tones, harmonies that make the floating lights dance faster, that make the water in the pool rise in gentle, impossible waves without a single ripple breaking the surface. The Great Mother steps onto the altar. She turns once slowly, meeting the empty gaze of the 100 stone seats, and says, "Those who shape the world watch from the shadows. Soon we remind them why they still fear the dark." And still, we know the castle is real, the legends are loud, and the truth, well, the truth is always waiting for us in the dark. Thank you again for joining me for another episode of the Mothers of Darkness. If you enjoyed my content, please like, share, and follow for more.